Shalom. Sorry. Now you hear me. Okay. Sorry about it. Okay, so I will start from the beginning. Almost Shabbat Shalom. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I said when there wasn't sound, I just said that we try to do this event a little bit before, a little bit earlier than usual, because as you know, we are artists, me and Eliezer Botzer, and both of us performing a concert in Thursday evening. So right now in Israel it's evening. Most of the time we're doing it in after around 10 p.m. Israeli time, so it started to be a little bit hard for us. So let me know in the comments if you love this hour, if it's good for you, or in the chat. In the comments it's better later when we finish the video, so I can see it. If it's good, if this hour is good for you. We're gonna speak today on a portion Yitro. As I'm saying, every week we're gonna we're gonna bless this event with the people that you will write for me in the chat, or if you send it for me before, I will do now a blessing before the lesson, that this lesson will be a blessing for those people who need healing. So please write me in the chat right now if you want me to mention anyone, because I'm going to do it right away. So please write me in the chat. I'm waiting for you, and then we will start this blessing. As I'm saying every week, as you know, we're going to speak about the portion in the Torah portion, what we are learning, the Parashat. I'm trying to bring my perspective with Hebrew, with things that I think that a little bit harder for you to understand when you don't understand Hebrew, because as you know, the Torah was it's written, it was writing in Hebrew. So I will try to bring this perspective about the Hebrew. And the second thing, as I'm saying every week, that we have in every portion lesson, we have the pshat. Pshat is the simple story, and we have the drash, is the stories behind, and the secret, the sod. That this is like kind of things that sometimes I'm adding more, but it's sometimes it's a little bit complicated for this lesson. So I will start soon with a simple lesson, with a simple story. And now I'm going to do the blessing for healing. So this lesson will be for healing 4. שהשיעור הזה יהיה לברכתם ורפואתם של אליסיה לואיסה בת מרים, נועם בן שירן, יצחק חיים בן עידל משפחת סעדיאן, טובה בת מרים, מאירי בת רחל רשל, רון בן יואל, איילה בת סתיו, שמואל בן גרציה, גבריאל בן איבון, אילנה בת שרה, נעמי, נעמה בת נעמי, בן מימי. And I'm looking now in the chat for all right. For Eva. All right, and for all others people that need healing, may this lesson will be for praying for them. El na refan alahem, El na refan alahem, amen, amen. All right, so in this week we're going to read in the synagogue the portion called Yitro. I think it's one of the most important portions that we have in this in the Torah. In this portion, the Israeli people, the Hebrew people, actually, the Israeli people getting the Torah, the 10 Commandments. And it's a very important moment. As you know, it's very hard to choose what to speak about, what to speak, and because there is so many subjects in every portion. But I decided to choose something that I think it's very interesting. So first I will just go with all the simple story, and then I will I will focus on two stories that I want to go with them a little bit deeper with their idea. So in this story, the Hebrew people just crossed the sea, and they had a miracle of the man, the food that they got from the sky, and they are coming to Sinai mountain. That, as you know, this mountain will be. Eliezer is joining us right now. Okay, Shalom Eliezer. Shalom Botzer. Oh, Shalom.
Hey, brother.
I didn't know if you're gonna join us. Good to see
Hey, we're here in Sfat.
you. Nice.
Yes. In the old city here, you see the mountains over here.
Nice.
Yes.
How are you, Eliezer?
Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's it was
Where-
snowing this morning. So we are here. Yes, we're in amazing in a pure environment. It's white like a bride. So it's also beautiful.
Amazing, Eliezer. I just in the middle of the explanation of the story, I will finish it, and then we will try to focus on two things: one that I prepared and one that you prepared. So we are right now the Israeli people coming to the Mount of Sinai. As you know, this is the mountain that we will get the Bible. The Hebrew people, the Israeli people will get not the Bible, and of course the Ten Commandments over there. And there's a lot of things that's going to happen there. They are waiting there. They are hearing sounds, and Moses, and they hearing part of the rules and the things that God telling them. Then they are little bit afraid from it, I can say. And then Moses said the rest of the rules, the commandment. And I think that this is like I can say the headlines of the titles of this portion. And Eliezer, what do you wanna? Maybe you can. Every week I'm telling you, can you flip the cover? But I don't know if this is the word. Can you? What is the right word to say it?
Is it okay now, brother?
Yeah. What is the right word to say it? Flip?
No, whatever. No, flip it. I think it's fine. Flipped. Everyone is flipped today, so why not? Maybe the machines need to be too. Yes.
All right.
Maybe I would focus on the Ten Commandments. I think that there is the source of the rules of God. The Torah has 613 basic rules, but the Ten Commandments are the center, are the heart of the rules, and that's why they were brought in a separate way. They were brought in the tabernacles, and they symbolize a lot. Also the tabernacles. There's a lot. They say a lot about the tabernacles that the letters weren't written on it. They were like al tikri charut ala luchot ela cherut. They were like cut from inside. I don't know exactly what the right word is, but like you could, there's air, like you could move, like you could put a stick through the rock, through the full letter. Yes, it's not written. It's like scratched, but it's like it's cut through the rock. And like the light came through the letters, and it symbolizes a lot, because in Hebrew it's called charut, lachot is the same letters of cherut, of freedom, but also but also it's also a miracle.
When you get rules, you become free. It's like there's like a story that we use a lot, that when you have a border, so you can be free to be close to the border. But when you don't have a border, like in front of I don't know, if you're standing on a big building or something, and you don't have a border. Border is the right way. Border. So you're afraid to go to the end of the building. So the more you have rules, you feel it's the right way to say it in English, Eliezer.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful what you're saying, and it's also very connected, because you could see that there was a miracle in two of the letters. One of the letters that if it's like that, so when two letters, it doesn't make sense, because there's two letters in Hebrew. One letter is mem, that the shape is a square, so it means that the middle of the square is on the air. You understand? If it's not written, it's like you write with, like through creating a hole in the rock. So the middle of the square stands on the air. So it's a miracle. And also Samech is a circle. So also the middle stands in the air. And both of these letters, they symbolize, first of all, something very important that relates to what you just now said, that a square symbolizes a frame. And the circle symbolizes the journey that never ends, the love. Yeah, the circle. And you could see that also the scene of the craft is cheta egel, right? In Hebrew, it's also cheta igul. Yeah, it's being with the circle alone without the square.
Igul,
so we need in life to have...
igul, just to explain it, igul and egel in Hebrew is like very similar words, and egel mean
craft. It's the craft. Is the craft.
And igul is
circle.
Circle.
It's circle. Exactly. So if we want God with only the circle, only the love, without the frame, so it's the craft. Yes, but also we could see that also if we have the frame without the circle, it's not the full picture. So we need both of them in life. We need to have also the place of the vessels, of the frame, and also the place of the love, of the circle, of the reason all the time. And this is the essence of the rules that we could see all the time. And so this is one thing I want to say. But I do want also to refer to the rules themselves. So we see there's 10 commandments, and the 10 commandments were written in a way that there were two tabernacles. Okay, it's two tabernacles, so it's two pieces of stone. Okay, and there were 5 commandments in every one of them. Okay, so and the first one, they say that the commandments are ben adam lamakom, are between the man and God. And the second one, the second tabernacle, is between the man and his friend, ben adam lechavero. Okay, it's how to function as a society. But we see that there's a lot of comments that connect between both of the tabernacles in such a way, okay, that if we put commandments in every one of, okay, if we put both of the tabernacles one next to each other, okay, so 1 refers to 6, 2 refers to 7, 3 refers to 8, 4 refers to 9, 10 5 refers to 10. Okay, so you could see in all these prophecies. I would give examples. I won't go to all of them, but I would let's go to 1 and 6. So 1 is there's one God. Okay, there's one God. Anuchi Hashem Lokecha. There's one God. Okay, and 6 is don't kill. Right? We're not allowed to kill anyone. So here's the connection. Why do they refer to each other? Because if you believe in one God, so you need to understand that God is the creator. Who is us to kill someone and to hurt this one of the world? So if a person kills, so he doesn't believe in one God, because he creates a separation. He says we don't have the same God.
This is something very interesting. For me, it's the first time to hear it, that we can look on the. I would just want to explain to those. I don't know if everybody that's understood it, that we can take 1 commandment and 6 commandment and like 2 and 7 and 3 and 8, like Moses gave it, like God gave it, and we can find secret
connection. Why? Because
secrets. Why?
Right, because one tabernacle was between the man and God, and the second one is between the man and his friend, between the society. So here we see the connection that actually being proper people is being mans of God, and being mans of God is being proper people. It's the same, but we see it's different rules, but it's rules that refer the same essence, because believing in one God, it doesn't allow us to be an ideology of murder.
This is beautiful, and I want to ask you, all of us that watching us right now, I would love you, if you want, you can write us in the comments what connection did you find in the commandment. Again, it was 5 and 5 commandments. So the first one.
Yes, please. You could see. We could give more examples. Like there's that, but
give us another one. Yeah.
So let's go to the second one, okay? So the second one is don't have any other God, okay? Okay, don't create sculptures, okay? And the seventh one, okay, is lot enough, is don't be moved by your sexual life, okay, in a wrong way. So you see that here is something very, very critical, because what is idolatry? Why do people want to create something else all the time, want to create an image? It's because people want their imagination and don't want the truth, don't want to be loyal to the truth. They don't want to be loyal to what demands from you to love what you have. So you always want what you don't have. So you always create another God, you always create another image. So that's why it goes together. You know, if you won't be loyal to God, emunah is faith. It's also the letters of emun, of trust. And if we're not people of trust, so we're always moved by our desires in such a way that we want only what's not ours.
This is beautiful, Eliezer. Disconnected.
Yeah.
This is beautiful, and I want to ask you again. Please write us in the comments if you see another connections between the commandment. Take the first one and the sixth, the second and the seven.
Until they're right. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. What do you say?
Yeah.
Maybe you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will tell you both of them and look, I know, and say. So let's do it, because as we both of us were saying every week, it's not that if Eliezer is going to say now the connection between 1 and 6, so this is the only connection. Yes, for sure.
Feel free to add more, and we can
That's
speak.
The Torah. The Torah has 70 faces, and it invites all of us to see ourselves in it. That's so important, studying the Torah. The Torah is not of debates; it's of connection. So we need to search for the connection all the time. Okay, so here, let's find another example of connection. For sure, this is inspiration for everyone to search and find more explanations. And so let's look at 3, and we see, and 3 and 8. So 3 is Lo tisar Shem Hashem Elokecha Lashav. Don't raise the name of God for no reason, or don't swear in the name of God if there's no for no reason. And that refers to don't steal. We could see today something very, very critical of manipulation. We could use God as a joker, as a joker of the game, and that's wrong. God demands everyone to take responsibility on ourselves, not to be people of manipulations, not to steal minds, not to steal thoughts, and not to be missionaries, not to use the name of God for our own sakes. Okay, and over here it gives us a very, very big responsibility. Whoever raises the name of God doesn't make him more holy; it makes him more responsible on himself.
Wow, this is because if not, you steal the name of God, or the idea of God, or like you steal.
So, yes, so it's a big responsibility. You know, for sure, we all like singing more.
It's not
holy
yours.
Songs.
It's not.
We
yours.
love holy songs, but and I could tell you like this. Whoever is really holy does it in a very careful way. If a person sings in the bathroom a holy song, that doesn't make him more holy. He makes the holiness cheap. Sorry. So again, if a person steals, so what does a person do actually? He takes something from someone else without them being aware. So this is the biggest manipulation, to use God, because God is everyone's.
Well, I'm going to check it later. It's the first time for me to hear about this thing. It's sure that there is a lot of secrets here, and a lot of people.
A lot of secrets. And
I'm sure, and I'm sure that I'm not the first one to look. I'm sure that
yes.
people wrote about it.
There's a lot of different interpretations. The fourth one, I'll just say for because we got already to the end. So we have another 2 examples. So 4 is Shabbat, refers to not lying. And Shabbat teaches us how to be out of the game. What does it mean to be out of the game? To stop. To be a person that's able to stop. We don't need to always make up a story. Who are you? I'm who I am. That's what God told us. I will be what I'll be. I am who I am. Yes, it's not. You don't need always to make up a story. We're not in a competition with anyone. We're not in a race with anyone. Be who you are. Say what you feel. Say what you have to say. That's the base of dialogue. That's the base of study. That's the base of growing. And for that, we need to know how to be a people that stop, that know how to keep our being. And in that way, we don't need to always do in order to create an image that's not the witness of what there is, of the truth. And the truth is the most beautiful thing. Okay, the fifth thing is kabed et avicha et imecha. That's why I wanted to get to it, because it's to honor our parents. And this is actually in the first tabernacle. It's the tabernacle of a person and God. Honoring our parents is a relationship with God. It's not between a man and his friend. It's not a relationship. It's not a human relationship. Our parents, our relationship with our parents. God chose our parents for us.
Because God, our parents, as I said, as you said, they was chosen by God. Yeah. Or
yes.
we were chosen by God.
We were chosen by, exactly.
Yeah.
It's God's choice.
With their children.
You know? So we respect your parents, you respect God, you know, and that's the place, and that refers to lo tachmod. Lo tachmod is don't want what's not yours. Don't want your friend's house, your friend's wife, and that's exactly our relationship with our parents. Want what's yours. Want your own sources, your own roots, your own family, your own story. Love your story. Be proud of your story. Wake up in the morning, look at your view and say, wow, this is my view. Look at your family, say, wow, this is my family. Want what's yours, grow from there. That's your present to the world.
Amazing, Eliezer. Thank you for this. It's amazing. אני אוהב את זה. זה יפה.
love you, brother. אני אוהב אותך.
גם אני אותך.
Love you, brother. Shabbat shalom, brother.
Thank you so much for joining us. You need to go, or you want to listen for
yes,
short?
I'm here, but I'm here in Sfat.
There is a concert today? You have a concert today?
No, we had something nice, but in the rock and roll, something nice. Yeah, we're waiting for you.
I want to come to do concert in this place. Show them the place.
Brother, it's your house.
Wow.
No, it's your house. It's your house.
Yeah, together, Eliezer.
Yes, please. Yes. What an artist, Yair. We love you, brother. You're a huge artist. We love you so much, brother.
Love you, Eliezer.
Shabbat shalom. Hope to speak with you before Shabbat. Shabbat shalom, friends. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Goodbye.
All right. Thank you, Eliezer. It was amazing. This idea of the connection between the two stones. It's amazing. Between 1 commandment to 6, between 2 and 7. It's amazing. Please write us in the comments if you saw something, if you find something that you feel it's connected. Please write in the comments. We will speak about it tomorrow, next week. Feel free to write whatever you feel about this idea. This is beautiful. I want to share with you another small story that I found in this portion that I found interesting for me. It's the connection, the relationship between Yitro, the father of Tzipporah, the wife of Moses, and between Yitro and Moses. And they have like very interesting relationship when Moses coming back from Egypt. So Yitro keep Tzipporah and his sons. I don't know if you knew it, that they wasn't in the Exodus. Their sons, the sons of Moses and Tzipporah, they was in Yitro house. They waited, and when they met, so Moses telling him all the story. And think about it, like Moses coming back with almost 3 million people. Yitro is like, think about this situation, like watching Moses, like what it's. I think it's something that I don't know how Yitro react to this thing. But anyway, when they're starting to talk, and then like they're waiting a couple of days, Moses start to judge the people. They're coming to him, and because that Moses know all the rules and he speak with God, so they're all coming to him and asking for him to decide, to judge between people, between things, to tell what is right and what is wrong. And it all coming to him. And the first thing that he's telling him is, why does all these people coming to you? What is this? And Moses is a very smart man. And he's telling him, They're coming to me to ask me what is the rules, and they ask me to judge them through God's words. And then Yitro telling him, but it's not too hard for you. Maybe you need to bring more people to judge for you. You can teach them, and then they can understand and to judge, instead of you maybe bring 100 to 100, just to explain the idea. So it sounds like a small talk, I don't know, like conversation with no reason. But as you know, in the Torah, for everything we have a reason. So I find really interesting the way that Moses act. You know, Yitro wasn't Hebrew; he was the priest, a very important priest, not Hebrew man, not Jewish, not Israeli, whatever you want to call it. And he was a very important man. And when he saw the Hebrew people like coming to Moses, and they were slaves, think about it. And he was like in the top of the world of this day of Midian. So we asking Moses like, what they are coming to you? What is this thing? Like, so Moses could tell him, what do you want? Why speak like this? You know, it's happened to you in your life that someone coming to you, ask you something, and then you're telling you, why you speak to me like this? You don't focus on the subject. So Moses is so humble, although Yitro is coming with kind of attacking him and asking why they're all coming to you. What is this, all this mess? Moses telling him, I'm judging them and they need me. That's why. And then Yitro going back and telling him, I'm asking this because I'm worried for you. Maybe you can bring this work to others to help you. So we can see here how much Moses was humble and smart, and how much we can learn from it. When sometimes people coming to you with kind of attack, like I don't know, why you park here? It's I'm lating. Why you park here? You can say, in one option is to say, why are you shouting at me? What is this? What are you doing? The second option is to tell, sorry that you are late. What you want me to move my car? So we can learn from Moses how he knew how to put to release from himself all the loudness of his feelings about what people telling him, and he was really focused about how to lead Yitro to understand that there is something bigger here, and not to fight with him. And this is something very important that we can learn from this small conversation between two people, very important people. One is the biggest prophet ever. And the second one, I see that someone asked me here, what type of priest was Yitro? So the second one, Yitro, is the priest of Midian, the highest priest of Midian. Two important people of this generation that talking to each other. And Moses put his ego, send his ego outside and stay humble. And that's why he got the opportunity from God to lead. So we can learn a lot from this conversation. Thank you so much for being here with us. I want to send you Shabbat Shalom and to pray for all of you who need healing, who need healing for their soul, for their body. I can share with you that really soon I'm going to release the album, new songs, and then we will release the album. We're working to come to America again to do our USA tour, and we're starting to plan again the Europe tour that was canceled too. So if you want us to come to you, please write send me whatever you want by email, by comments, whatever you want, we will see it. So thank you so much for being here with me. Shabbat Shalom. If you have any question, anything that you want to say, it's not have to be a question. So feel free to write in the comments, because in the chat, I think later it's very hard to see it. So please write me in the comments. And that's it. Shabbat Shalom. Bye-bye.